Hi, quick PSA before we start your video here. So this video is very rough and it's very long, but I want to leave it like that on purpose because a lot of these are kind of like my raw reactions, and I feel like this is kind of what I was looking for when I was curious about starting the K1 League, or like, first just participating in one of the league nights, not necessarily like joining the league and like starting to go consistently, but just trying out for one. I was just really looking for like raw thoughts and kind of like what people, what you can kind of expect from it. But yeah, so just apologies. This video is a lot longer than it needs to be or really should be, but I feel like those initial impressions are really valuable. Especially this video was filmed almost 8 months ago, so it is currently May right now. I think I said April later. It's currently May right now. And all this footage is from last September, so it has been a little while. I'm sorry. I procrastinate a lot, so I haven't really been working on all this, getting through all this footage that I have, so I'm going through that now. I'm gonna try to start uploading a lot regularly. I'm gonna try to like actually start this channel. But I just want to do a quick forward and kind of like explain, also just preface why I look insanely chopped in this. So I was still kind of growing out my hair, so it's like the worst length ever, and I just kept giving myself like the worst angles ever, and oh dude, it's very frustrating, but I am sacrificing that for putting my real raw first impressions into the ether that is the internet for you guys. And anyone that finds this video because they're looking to start a K1 night, that's great, that's awesome, I encourage it. And I hope you find this video useful. You can skip around if you want. Just feel free to skip to like right before the race if you want as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Enjoy me from 8 months ago, 8, give or take. Hey guys, it's gonna be a little different video, or different, okay, I don't really have any videos uploaded yet as of recording, but I have a few things kind of filmed, a few different like ideas. I'm not sure which videos are gonna come out what order, but yeah, this one's gonna be a little bit different than some of the other ones. I have a lot of like shorts planned, following like my karting kind of journey, I guess. Just kind of like my karting exploration into the hobby. Compared to like the other videos I have shot, this channel is gonna mostly be like primarily gaming content, that kind of thing. Not so much like a karting channel. But for now, I don't see a need to like split them right now. Like, I'm just gonna throw everything at the same channel because I have 0 subscribers. But as of now, but yeah. So the purpose of this video is I've actually been a little bit into like rental karting recently. One is, it's just something I've always been interested in. I've always been interested in cars, motorsport, racing. It just felt like unobtainable to ever actually get behind the wheel of something that I thought maybe like autocross I was looking into. But the answer is rental karting. Rental karting is like the cheapest, most effective way to get like seat time and to like get into a race car. Well, race car. But it's the kart that you are going to be racing in the race series, so it's the same. It's a race car. But yeah, that being said, I mean it's not super cheap, but if you look at it, I'm spending just for practice sessions, if I'm going like to at least my K1Speed is the location near me. That's kind of been like where my focus has been. Is I've only been going to K1Speed. I'm looking to branch out, you know, eventually at some point. You know, yeah, I'm looking to like branch out, maybe try out like some other locations in the future. I'm just gonna start driving there. So I figure I can talk while I drive, right? I can multitask enough. But yeah, also let me know if you have any like suggestions in terms of like the actual recording equipment I'm using right now, or like the way I have everything set up. Is this better for lighting? Or is this gonna just be harsh? I feel really bad for this Audi behind me. I'm 100% distracted driving right now. Not good. Don't do that. I've been going primarily to K1Speeds. I have like a main location that I like a lot. I'm kind of fortunate where I'm in the middle of like I have 3 locations that are pretty like equidistant to me. So if I ever feel like I want to branch out or go to like a different location, you know, it doesn't it's not like the biggest deal. It's not like the end of the world or whatever, having to drive forever to go to a different location. That being said, I would love to have the opportunity one day. You know, maybe I will. I'll just get in my car, drive like 2 hours, go check out a different location or something. But yeah, as of right now, that's not really like in the cards. Not in the cards. Just something I haven't done yet. But yeah, something, maybe future video, a little like mini road trip, going somewhere cool. Mini road trip, go somewhere cool, kind of check out the K1 as well as like the premise of the video. But I might just be like kicking it somewhere for a weekend or something. So that's fun. I'll have to save that for future ideas. But yeah, as for now, I'm primarily, I'm sticking to the one location. I have 2 other ones that are pretty close to me as well, all kind of the same, like 30-ish minute drive. But yeah, so my main one, that's actually where we're going today. We're gonna be trying out like a K1 League night. That's the main, what I'm trying to picture here is just like what's the experience like with the K1Speed League. Do I have to be a pro? How easy is it to enter? Like what's the level of competition? What's just the overall vibe and experience, But I do know they give us like the camera of the race. I just hope they also give the camera of the qualifying. Or I don't think it's included in the cost, but I hope they still they still have the option, because I could see them not doing it, because I don't know how their cameras work, but maybe if they're assuming everyone has them out on qualifying, they're all dead by the time the race comes, because everyone was using all the cameras. So that's why the only thing why I think they might not be allowed. But yeah, I mean, hopefully, because otherwise I'm not going to get any footage of qualifying. Also, I'll try to film like a intermission type kind of thing. But yeah, so the way the K1Speed League works is, I believe I'm paying a flat, you're paying a flat fee. You get 2 qualifiers. I think they're like 14 laps. I just know they're a little bit longer than like the regular sessions. Yeah, you get the 2 qualifiers. After that, they're going to see where everyone places. They're going to throw you in like Group A, Group B. I don't know if there's Group C or not. Regardless, I shouldn't be worrying about that. I mean, I'm being a little cocky here, but I haven't raced at all. My personal best is within qualifying times-ish for what I was seeing. So I'm hoping, I'm hoping to make it into the A main. That's my main goal for today. Regardless, or you know what? No, the main goal of the session is just gonna be a learning experience. Part of why I'm doing it is, one, just to get better. I've just been doing these like open sessions, and while open sessions are great and all, I just feel like I'm kind of missing some. Sorry, this road is really like rickety. I hope this footage looks fine. Worst case, we're just throwing B-roll over everything, or all of this gets cut, right? Okay, so where was it? Yeah, so main goal, I'm just trying to learn. I've been having a lot of fun in these open sessions, just trying to beat my time just by a little bit. My personal PR right now, I'll try to find it, and I'll put it up on the screen somewhere. But yeah, I think it's a 26.3. But I'll find the exact time somewhere. So what I was seeing, because I watched one like a month or 2 ago, one of the league nights, and it looked like race pace was about 26.5 once everything's going. I don't remember the qualifying times that much or that well. I am kind of new-ish. I think today's September 7th. I think I started on like Father's Day, like June 15th. So it's been almost like 3 months-ish of going like at least once a week. Every now and then I'll go like 2 times a week, or I'll do like a couple more sessions than I was planning to, just because I'm just feeling it while I'm there. But yeah, so I've only been like kind of serious about it for like 3 months-ish, whereas I think I was talking to one guy who I'm gonna be a little bit worried if he's here, but I ran into him at the other location. He happens to be the lap record holder there. I'll probably have a short up about it, right? Like I have the onboard footage from that. But yeah, he told me he's been consistently doing it for like 2 years. So he's, if that's kind of like the bar, like where people are at, I might be in trouble here. But I'd love to break into the 25s tonight. Even like a super high 25, like 25.999. It would just be sick to say I'm part of the like 25 club. Because 24 is like super exclusive from my understanding. Like even the other guy who has like the record at that other location, even here he only runs a 25 flat, he told me. But yeah, I heard you kind of want to stick with whatever location, right? Like if I started at the one I'm starting at
now, you kind of want to do your whole season there. Is at least what I was hearing from the employee. I was talking to them yesterday. I went to a different location yesterday, which there's the K1Speed. Which, yeah, like maybe I should have or could have gone to K1 or this one just to get like a few more reps in, be like super fresh. But I think I kind of get bored of it because it's, you know, like this is the track I run all the time, and it just kind of feels like a chore. I feel like I wouldn't be super productive, whereas my last PR I hit it right after, right after I met that. Grind it till you find it. Right after I met the that record holder at that other location. Maybe he inspired me. But no, I don't think it was anything like that. I think what it was just... I think what it was just me kind of coming in fresh. I think it's good, you know, obviously it's good to drive multiple tracks or any kind of motorsport. It just kind of helps you get more like familiar with the karts and stuff, because you're going to be subjected to turns and conditions that just like don't exist on, you know, not every track can have every single type of turn, every type of setup, every type of rhythm. You know, whereas getting to try out different tracks kind of helps you fully, like, just kind of add to your knowledge of what you're driving a little more. So I think that just kind of helped me get like a fresh perspective of things. So that's why I wanted to go to another location that I haven't been to in like a couple of years tonight, or last night, more accurately. This guy's going real slow. So I've just been yapping this whole drive. I think it's packed right now. Saw someone with their own helmet. That's always a fun sign. I need to get I'll get a helmet soon. All right. Yeah, what you're hearing is I need to re-bleed my clutch. So there's a bunch of air in the master because I swapped. There's a bunch of air in the master because I swapped it out without realizing, right? I didn't look into anything. I just looked at the part and I said, you know what? I can probably do that. So do that I did. A little story time here. All right. It's short. But yeah, so I just swapped the part out. I didn't realize you're supposed to bench bleed it, at least on my particular car. Like beforehand. So there's a bunch of air I couldn't get out when I was like bleeding it and putting it back in. But I've just been kind of dealing with it. So every so often, I think it's getting slightly worse, but it works still. So when it stops working, that's when I'll fix it. Like intro. But yeah, this is just my like raw thoughts before the event. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to learn ship. I'm not, whatever. I'm just trying to have a good time. I'm just trying to have fun, just trying to learn some, get a little faster, maybe get a PR, maybe get into 25s, hopefully get into Group A. But yeah, I'm gonna start putting my camera gear away. I got 20 minutes till check in. And yeah, I'll see you guys inside. Peace. so reassuring.
Okay, real quick, editor from 8 months in the future here. It'll probably get uploaded soon. But so screw Android phones for not automatically switching your audio device when you go to film a video, and for some reason just recording absolutely nothing. So this is all wasted footage. But yeah, I don't remember what I said at all. So yay. This is an employee test race right now, so they're just kind of warming up the carts and prepping them for everyone. They're also trying to see if there are any bad carts, so they'll pull them from the lottery.
I've lost my hat. But yeah, I was able to get. So I'm sitting in P2 right. So that I'm actually really happy with that. Yeah, I mean, hopefully I improve for the next session. Okay, I don't know if I'm hearing it. Yeah, so I have a 2607. Leader has 2606, so I'm right there with them. One thing I did notice, at least during the qualifier, right, I was not making space, and I was not getting any closer to the guy in front of me. So what that's telling me, at least, yeah, like this first session, leader's 2606, last place was 268. Right, so it goes 2606, 2607, 2614, 2624, 2633, 2639, 2652, 2662, 2668, 2685. So they're all grouped really close, and that's going to be how it is. So I think most of the battle is going to be like during qualifying, which is why I'm really happy about the P2. Like, so again, I'm not really familiar with racing here. Okay, I gotta go. Not really familiar with racing, so that's why I'm just gonna hope I don't get past. Let's try to get 25 though, right now. Back here in the corner, it's right by the speaker, but it's pretty crowded right now, so it's like the only way I can film without getting other people in it, or like their cross-contamination, because I'm sure the music's already pretty loud. Regardless, Q2 just finished. A little disappointed with how I did. I think my cart felt like a little slower. I felt like I was getting gripped a lot. But yeah, it was definitely down on power. I was noticing there are a bunch of turns I could take. I could lift later and stuff, and I would still have like perfect grip. So yeah, we'll see. I got knocked down to 4th. But that's still pretty good. That's right in fighting range for podium. I'm gonna be like really in the mix though. Yeah, so we'll see how the race goes. I'm still hopeful. I'm still stoked. I'm pretty happy with how I'm doing so far. At the end of the day, I'm just trying to have fun. I don't think I've really learned much. I learned a little bit. Maybe at the end, that's like a little bit of a time saver. But I feel like I'm going slowly. Like I still feel like I haven't gotten it yet. Yeah, we'll see how the race goes. I'm a little intimidated. I've been like shaking the whole time while I'm lining up. Still forever. That's one thing. It does take a long time to get like seated and stuff, but they're waiting for them to be like fully charged, which is good. But I might even. I think I'm recording with the wrong mic.
Okay, editor here again. So I think what it actually is, I think my mic is just not on. So that would make more sense. Yeah, because you can still hear me there, and I'm recording on my phone. So, I mean, either way, it's cooked. So, yeah. I think all I'm saying here is just like, it's whatever. Okay, I'll see you on the grid. Alright, so we're just lining up here. We just did like an in lap, and then we just got into grid order. And if you see here, you notice I am in 5th, not 4th, like I thought I was. So I think someone from like the B qualifiers like snuck in ahead of me. So that's fun. But yeah, I was pretty right about being in the mix here. So you're gonna see what unfolded. So right away here, if you take a look at my wheels it's number 6 place, you can see he starts his wheel really straight, which helps him accelerate a lot faster at that point, jumps me in position. There's just, I think starting 5th kind of sets in this track, and that just seems to be where I keep qualifying every time I go. So, yeah, other than that, we're just going to live commentate. But you can see my tires are slipping a ton, and I'm just not managing that very well at all. I think I'm getting stressed out. I'm having to drive the defensive line here, which just let another guy through. I'm just running way wide. I'm not used to it. Starting to figure it out here, but I think it's more the cart just warming up a little bit. I'm still kind of sizzling. These are just not super clean laps here. Still pretty wide. And yeah, it's super expensive here. I'm tugging that close line. I'm not wanting to play out too much or it's right behind me is just nipping at my bumper. Still taking a bit of defensive line, and that spits you out way low. That just kind of hurts your speed in this whole back section. That was a good not great, way better than before. So you can see I'm starting to adjust the car. It's getting warm, I'm getting what I'm used to. And yeah, that's good, we're getting close. So. Bike driving smoothly. I think a little bit has to do with the person behind. Their car might be slightly faster than mine. So again, they caught up in this, but how did they should have been so just noticing the battle like that. So, if you have an opportunity here, I just have to chase them down a little bit, because they're still moving each other. Look at so that's 6 4th, look at 4th. He's starting to pull away, or is it before the 3 of them are kind of bunched up? I believe that white element that must be so when he passed them, that's probably what slowed him down. I'm still defensive, but feeling feeling number 8 right behind me. Just pass, or nip them. And mostly I'm not trying to get past, and I'm also not trying to get past by going for an opportunity that's not there. There's some space. I'm getting hit from behind. He's making a mistake. As I get voila. So here I'm still kind of thinking I'm at fault, even though I was getting pushed from behind. Like I definitely pushed them. I did not leave them room. But the stewards, for whatever reason, for better for me, they give me the 2 positions that I lost. Well, I only lost the 1. You can see right away now that I'm clean air. I don't have some nipping at me. Just relaxing. These are a lot cleaner. Another thing that I was to, so now I'm recording this. I have about a year of experience with the car. Not quite a year, maybe like 10 months, but definitely a lot more experience than I did at this moment. And so my laps are a lot cleaner now. But I think at the time I didn't even realize. So at K1Speed they have 2 different parts. They're not necessarily different. They're of all the parts, they either have wider tires or skinnier front tires. And they're only for the front, so you can see here that these are skinnier tires, so you get less grip. These ones are a lot faster. This track, typically, I think part of it, I'm not used to them. At this point, I wasn't paying that close attention, so I didn't know to adjust my driving style. So I'm probably still expecting lift points and stuff to be where they are on the higher grip cars. Whereas this, I'm coming in with higher speed, less grip on my front, so I'm kind of slipping a bit more. But yeah, so we finished that finish line. I was a little bummed, I don't get like a real finish line of myself. It seems like they just end the race whenever the leader finishes, which I guess makes sense. Definitely maybe for like the slower heats, just so you don't have like one guy who's like way behind holding up the whole event for everyone. That's 16 laps at K1Speed. I'm just going back in the pits. I'm sure I'm full of emotion here. I'm kind of nervous, seeing what they're going to say about that. I thought the guys were gonna get mad that they gave me both positions. But once I go in, no one even talks to me. I talk to them way after, and they're cool. So luckily, Christ is already there. As I'm pulling it up, I just really am realizing I need to talk a lot faster commentating this. That being said, I don't really want to go over this. There wasn't a ton here, other than key crucial mistakes, which I feel like I already highlighted, so I don't want to re-record this. We're just kind of doing it at one take here. Let's just get this out. I've already waited like 8 months to upload this, so it is what it is here. Pretty much that. So I don't really know these guys, so they're all kind of talking to each other. I'm just sitting in my own world. I'm just kind of digesting what went down. I'm gonna go to metal. Which is cool. They do have the little podium. They do like an actual thing. Everyone that won a medal or whatever, you go up, take a big group photo. They hand out like little trophies and stuff. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, so you can see right here. Okay. Okay. So first, that was awesome. I had a lot of fun. I thought it was pretty sweet. Yeah, I got to meet some guys there. They kind of helped give me like the rundown a little bit. But yeah, super cool. Everyone was super helpful. No like bad blood or anything. But yeah, going wheel to wheel is definitely different, especially with the karts versus like cars. I mean, I'm sure you get a little bit of it in cars, but because we're in karts with bumpers, they get very physical. So a lot of the I'm gonna start driving, but yeah, they get very super physical when they're driving. Like a lot of the time, if they're coming up on you and you're in the way, they're just gonna hit you. So that was definitely something I had to pick up on pretty quick. I think right at the beginning. I mean, we'll see in the recording. I'll probably, I'll probably do like a voiceover like analysis, like going over everything afterwards, or like during the race, probably. We'll see what I decide on doing. But yeah, either way, I just had a lot of fun. People were pretty chill. And yeah, I actually got spun. I got spun. I got taken out. It was right after like a little bit of a dirty pass. In my mind, it was dirty. The other guy, he actually complimented it, but I think he was just being cool. Or he just felt bad because he spun me right after. But yeah, he told me he was just trying to hold on to his place. He didn't want to get passed up again by the guy that was behind me. So yeah, and then he told me he was stoked that they let me have the position back, which I wasn't sure if they were going to, because I kind of initiated contact. Well, the guy who hit me from behind into him, I guess, initiated it, but the devastating contact, because that didn't really do anything. Right? Yeah, the deciding like contact was from me, I guess. So that's why I was a little hesitant. And I don't want to just be passing people without them like explicitly telling me to pass people. So yeah, that's why you see me take a second to grab the position. It definitely is hard because everyone's starting on cold tires or whatever. Like you just gotta gun it as soon as you get going. Versus going for time. Obviously, you only need one lap. So you can take a few laps, kind of warm up. That you also don't have someone like trying to pass you up. But yeah, wait, let me see. How does it look? There's the natural lighting. I think that's definitely worse. But I also realized. I realized before I took off right now, or from the place, that I'm still figuring out this whole like vlog style kind of video thing. This is my first time using these lav mics, other than just like testing in my room. And definitely still learning. Yeah, like I forgot to turn it on, which is a pretty important thing, right? When you're trying to record the audio here. But yeah, I'll figure out something to do. Overall, I mean, it was loads of fun. I thought it was great. I'm definitely going to come back next month for the next one. But at least the schedule here is the first Sunday of every month. I think like 1 month there's a weird like exception for something. But yeah, I'm definitely going to come back. Hopefully do a little better. But yeah, I mean, everyone's just so close. It's just luck of the cards when you get down to it. It's kind of funny. I was watching the Formula 3, Formula 2 highlights today. It was Monza today. I don't normally watch Formula 3, Formula 2. But yeah, it's funny on there how close everyone is, because I think I could be wrong, but I think the regulations are a lot stricter. I think Formula 3 for sure, but the cars are like a lot more similar than like F1 cars, where F1 cars, you know, you'll have some like drastic changes. You know, innovation's really the forefront of that, where I feel like F2, F3, it feels like it's more just like driver skill, which I guess is because you're just trying to find the drivers to put in the car that the engineers are building, right? But yeah, watching that, it was crazy. You know, they just stay bumper to bumper the entire race. And that's kind of what it felt like here. I know it spread out a little bit at the end. But yeah, I was just stoked. A lot of fun. I definitely need to find like something to help me calm down. I get pretty anxious about stuff. That's kind of how it's always been. For sports and stuff. I'm gonna sound like a nerd loser right now, but yeah, I did track and field in high school. I just stuck to field events like jumping and stuff, like jumps, pole vault, just because I would get super nervous, like with everyone looking at me. I'd still get nervous during jumps and stuff, but it was a lot better because I wasn't like the spotlight. Jumps in particular, spectators don't really care about it. They just kind of leave you alone, which some people get bummed about, you know, who want to like perform for a crowd. You know, it feels like belittling, like your event is like worth less than the other ones when it's not. But that's just how it is, you know. I definitely enjoyed that as like a perk of it. Even though I was pretty fast, you know, I probably could have done like most of the events, but I just chose to stick with my jumps. Moral of the story, I would just get super nervous during that, and you know, I was never really able to find something to cope with that, something to help calm down, or you know. But yeah, either way, it just sucks, man. I swear that's the road. I swear I'm not on like the little like bump. You want to hear the bumps? So I'm really distracted driving right now. Almost just went straight into the wall. And the CRV's going super slow. But what can you do? Oh shoot. Sorry. Yeah, I'm still getting used to the whole like talking sound to yourself sounding like a schizophrenic thing. And I have roommates too, so I kind of feel bad if I'm bothering them, or I don't want them to think I'm crazy just like talking to myself, or think I'm weird for making videos. I guess that's just something like a mental thing you kind of got to get past at some point. But yeah, I mean, that's what I'm just gonna film a summary when I get home.
On a road trip, 2-day road trip, all the way up there from the south. We've driven about 4 hours now, so getting there.
Sorry, just really quick, just cutting in here. Editing this was extremely painful, especially right now. So this was all filmed in September of 2025. It is currently April of 2026, so this was quite some time ago. Yes, I'm cringing every time I have to see my face, and I'm sorry I'm yapping a lot. I just felt like it was all kind of true to the experience I just wanted to convey. Just in case this is, you found this video because you are looking to start attending the league nights, I would highly recommend those. They are really a lot of fun. So this was my first one, and that's why I'm still uploading it, even though I look insanely chopped. But yeah, so this was my first one here. I just want to do raw reaction, kind of show you, it is a little scary. It can be a little nerve-wracking, but honestly, it's not the end of the world. And at the end of the day, the experience far outweighed everything, even though I didn't get the results I wanted. Some of the other ones I've done, I've literally gotten last place, and I maybe got hit around, maybe I got pitted a couple times. It wasn't the cleanest race, and I wasn't the most happy in the moment, but overall, it was just fun. It's fun being there. It's fun being out on track. It's fun. Someone pits you, you're chasing them down, trying to catch them back. But yeah, if you are thinking about it, I do recommend. I think everyone, if you're interested in karting or learning motorsport at all, I think karting's a great way to get into it, especially those rental karts. Although sim racing is also very interesting, but there's nothing quite like the real thing. So if you're thinking about it, go out there and get it. That's pretty much it, though. You're a real one if you stuck through all this, and have a good one. Expect to see some more just some more stuff like this, so I'll try to just kind of upload whatever I want. So peace.